Hello and welcome, everyone. Today, we're here to talk about how you can start speaking English daily, even if you're just a beginner. Let's make this journey simple and enjoyable. Imagine waking up in the morning. The first thing you say could be in English. For example, when you look outside the window, you might say, "It's a sunny day," or "The weather is cold today." These small steps are the beginning of building confidence. As you go about your day, try to describe what you're doing in English. For instance, when you're brushing your teeth, you could think or say, "I am brushing my teeth." When you're eating breakfast, you can say, "I am eating a sandwich." Even if you don't know all the words, you can start with what you know and gradually add new ones. Talking to yourself is also a great way to practice. You don't need an audience. Just stand in front of a mirror and speak. Look at yourself and say simple things like, "I feel good today," or "I am wearing a blue shirt." It might feel funny at first, but trust me, it helps a lot. Another way to practice is by learning a few new words each day. Let's say you learn the word beautiful. You can use it in sentences like, "The flowers are beautiful," or "She has a beautiful smile." The more you use the words, the easier they'll become. Don't forget to listen to English as much as you can. Watch movies, videos, or even cartoons in English. Start with subtitles so you can understand better. Listening is a powerful tool to improve your speaking skills. Finally, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Speak with confidence, even if you're unsure. The more you speak, the better you'll get. So, start practicing today. Think of 5 sentences about your day in English and say them out loud. Part 2. In this second part, we'll explore more ways to help you speak English daily with ease. Let's build on what you've started and take your practice to the next level. Think about your surroundings. Look around you and describe what you see. For example, if you're in your room, you can say, "The bed is near the window," or "I have books on my table." This is a great way to practice using new words and improve your vocabulary. Another helpful tip is to practice short conversations. Even if you're alone, imagine you're talking to someone. For instance, you can pretend to greet a friend. "Hi, how are you?" "I'm fine. How about you?" This will prepare you for real conversations in the future. When you're outside, observe people and things around you. Try to think in English. For example, if you see a bus, you can say, "The bus is red and big." If you're at a shop, you might think, "I need to buy some apples." Thinking in English will help you stay in practice all the time. Reading out loud is another fantastic way to improve your speaking. Pick a simple book, a short story, or even a magazine and read it aloud. Focus on pronouncing each word clearly. This will help you gain confidence in speaking. If you have a friend who is also learning English, try practicing together. You can take turns asking questions like, "What is your favorite food?" or "Where do you like to go on weekends?" Practicing with someone else can make learning more fun. Lastly, set small goals for yourself. For example, decide to use 5 new sentences in English every day. You could say something like, "I will clean my room," or "I want to watch a movie tonight." As you meet these small goals, you'll feel more motivated to keep going. Remember, The key is to practice regularly and enjoy the process. Don't rush. Take it one step at a time. Keep practicing, and soon speaking English will feel natural to you. Part 3. Let's dive into the final part of how to speak English daily. By now, you've started practicing simple sentences, describing your surroundings, and even imagining conversations. In this part, we'll focus on making English a natural part of your life. Start by keeping a small notebook or using your phone to jot down useful phrases you hear throughout the day. For example, if you hear someone say, "Can you help me with this?" write it down. Later, practice saying it yourself. Collecting and using these phrases will help you speak more naturally. Another powerful technique is storytelling. At the end of the day, tell a short story about what happened. It doesn't have to be long or complicated. For instance, you can say, "Today, I went to the market. I bought some vegetables. The shopkeeper was very friendly, and I felt happy." Storytelling helps you connect sentences and speak more fluently. Using technology is also a great idea. You can use voice assistants like Google Assistant or Siri to ask questions in English. For example, you can say, "What's the weather like today?" or "Set an alarm for 7 a.m." It's a fun and practical way to practice speaking. When you feel a bit more confident, challenge yourself by explaining something in English. For example, you could explain how to make a cup of tea or how to get to a nearby place. Keep it simple and don't worry about being perfect. Lastly, celebrate your progress. Notice how much better you're speaking compared to when you started. Small wins, like understanding a new word or completing a full sentence without hesitation, are worth celebrating. Confidence grows with every step you take. Now it's your turn to take everything you've learned from these 3 parts and put it into action. Speak English daily, enjoy the process, and remember that practice is the key. You're doing amazing, and we're proud of your efforts. Keep going, and soon you'll be speaking English like a pro.